The Explorer Sport Trac. It was the first SUV to feature a pickup truck style cargo box. But unlike other vehicles that make similar claims, the Sport Trac is unique. First of all, it features a standard V6 power plant with an optional V8 typically not found on other imitators. Additionally, unlike other truck-based product, it has a fully independent rear suspension, unlike the standard issue common axle as would be found on pickup truck-based products. The Sport Trac, like all Explorers, has a fully featured interior, standard luggage rack rails, as well as an extended wheelbase longer than an Explorer wagon, which renders unusually long doors for a very generous interior size. Additionally, the rear seat folds flat, which converts this roomy back seat to a generous cargo deck. Also, the rear glass, as standard equipment, slides into the body panels, much like is found on door glass. The benefit there is, when mated with the optional power moonroof and rolling down the windows, it creates a convertible-like traveling experience. The cargo box differs from competitors because it uses a composite construction rather than a sheet metal design. The benefit is it's lighter, it's impervious to corrosion, it also makes it possible for more curvaceous design. The external tie-down cleats are also composite rather than steel and are stronger than one might imagine. In fact, if you harness the capacity of all 6, you'd actually be able to lift the vehicle off the ground without doing any harm to the cargo box or the cargo cleats themselves. The optional tonneau cover is the tonneau cover for people who don't like tonneau covers. By that I mean it's not a flimsy snap-on or a semi-permanent fiberglass. Instead, it's also made out of a durable composite, strong enough to walk around on top and yet light enough to carry away by yourself. A simple slide design makes it easily removable with no tools required, and it's hinged in the middle so it can open from either side, and you can actually travel with it in the open position thanks to these bungees that hold it down and get double duty out of these external side cleats. You can also drive it with the front down as well. As you get to the back of the vehicle, a lot of people think because it's diminished in size compared to a full-size vehicle, interestingly, it uses the tailgate off of the F-150 flare side full-size pickup. And at 22 inches of box depth, it's approximately 2 inches deeper than a full-size 8-foot box dual rear wheel found on Ford, Dodge, and General Motors full-size pickup trucks. So there's a lot more capacity than meets the eye. Locking tailgate is standard, and when you open the gate, the 22 inches of cargo box depth plus a 2-inch spacing renders a 2-foot extension in the load floor length, which is corralled when you use the optional cargo bed extender, which captures a lot more space for carrying additional loads. It too can be removed in a quick, no tools required fashion. To make use of every bit of space, there's 3 storage compartments that capture what would otherwise be wasted subfloor space, and there's a 12-volt outlet in the rear for recreational use as well. 2-tier loading to create a permanent or temporary second deck gives you lots of different ways to use it. The Explorer Sport Trac. It's a truck, it's an SUV, it's a tow vehicle, it's a family sedan. In other words, the Explorer Sport Trac, it would be fair to say, is the Swiss Army knife of motor vehicles.